Say hello everybody, it's Vitali here at Red Barn Productions, and we are back today. And today we are going to review the Kediers C590. It's a budget case, and the reason I picked this one was because of an extremely tight budget. It comes with 9 fans already installed, a fan controller, and we're not going to get too much into the actual build, but what we're going to do is we're going to take all of this and put it in here and tell you how that went. So first off, let's open up the case. You want to do the peel first? You think we should do the peel? You're allowed to interact in this video, by the way. It's my buddy Carlos working the camera. Let's go ahead and do that peel. Everybody loves that peel. Ta-da. This is 4mm glass, by the way, and this is got magnets on it to latch it. And I think you just take the door off like that. We're going to set this over here where it doesn't get broke. You know, like I said, this is a budget case. This was on sale for $129.95 plus tax on Newegg.com. And it kind of reminds me of the Lion Lee that I had. Only the build quality is not quite as good. This is stamped metal, whereas that Lion Lee was machined aluminum. But for what we are doing, it is hopefully going to be good enough. I have not had this apart, y'all, so I may fumble through this. I don't see anything how to get it loose. We will, and these thumb screws are tight, by the way. I'll show you how to get a screwdriver to get this bottom one out. Unfortunately, I was robbed, and I'm not sponsored by iFixit, so I don't have the tools that I really need for this. Let's turn this around as we look at the back here. Oh, okay, it does come with a fan controller. Fortunately, even though I don't have the tools handy, I've got, as you can see, we haven't been in it yet. It even comes with the remote for the RGB fan stuff. It's pretty cool. It has 2 USB 3.2s and then a regular USB, then your microphone and headphone inputs, and the on-off button is on the top. Comes with 2 cages, one for 2.5mm drives, or the 2.5-inch SSD drives, or whatever, and then you can put up to 3.5 drives in this cage right here. Unfortunately, well, the glass came off once I got that side panel off. It's a good thing I seen that. We don't want to break it. I'm going to turn this back on because I want to point something out. Your cable pass-throughs right here are not, they don't have rubber grommets on them to protect your cables. But it was only $129 with the fan, so let's get this build started, and we'll get back to you and let you know if we ran into any problems. You want to grab a seat now? That one should be on the top as well. You start with the motherboard here. Standoffs. These are actually for your SSD drives. I'm going to put them to the side. Oh, look. Chipsets. We're going to need that. Look at their quick start guide. Now, this we might want to show. The quick start guide. Ain't that what it says? Quick installation guide?
Oh yeah.
I don't think it's going to be quick if you actually have to read that book. I'm not sure what this is. And I think they stole my, they stole my USB CD drive. The Wi-Fi set up here. SATA cables. Oh, yes. See, the problem with this is like I'm comparing it to the TRX 40. It's not as heavy. However, it's not the TRX 40 either. Looks like we get to do some peels on this too. We're going to just do it right now. That other board for 144 doesn't have Wi-Fi in it, but you can buy this Wi-Fi module and stuff put in it. I think you're just better off spending the extra 12 bucks and getting it with it already installed. Not have to worry about it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's not plastic. We're just going to tilt it this way because I am not going to unhook that cable. I don't even know what that cable's for. And we got the case built, got the computer booted up and running. We did a port roll benchmark on it. We stopped it. We scored in the top 3% on stock clocks. The only thing I did is I put a real aggressive fan curve in on the fans to keep it cool, and it worked. We scored a 15,068, which puts us just a hair below average on the Port Royal. And let me pull up the other one. Time Spy. We did real well on Time Spy. Time Spy was the one somebody was asking about. Oh. We scored in the top 3% on Time Spy as well. I know. Look at those clocks. I don't think you can see it from there, but the CPU is a Ryzen 9 5900X, and I think the boost clock on it is supposed to be 47, and it was consistently holding 49, 49.30 on the clocks. I was really impressed. I have a few minor complaints on the Kediers case, and it's just minor stuff that they could fix. This is one of their fans that they put in there. It's a white case with a white fan, and they put black cables on it. Come on, Kediers. Even my Vetroo cooler has white cables on the fans. It's little things. One major issue, and it's not really major, but it could be, is while the 3090 Ti Founders Edition card does fit in the case, when you go to close the door, it hits the power cable, and the power cable pushes that door back open. A 3090 or even a 6900 XT or maybe even a 6950 XT would probably fit in that case no problem. But the 3090 Founders Edition card, because of where the power cable mounts, it doesn't have enough clearance on the glass. The glass, I've actually got it taped shut. You know, overall, I mean, I was expecting a cheap case, and it is stamped steel. It's got a little flimsy to it. It doesn't have the blanks to fill up the empty spots here included with it. I don't know if that was an oversight or if they just don't include them. It was little things, but it was $129.95. It came with 9 fans pre-installed. They're RGB fans. It has a little built-in controller, fan controller, and RGB, and you use a remote for it. It's not, you can't quite get into it like you would Corsair or Lion Lee or the others, but at the fact that it was $129.95 makes it a bargain. It's been nice and cool. Even running Port Royal and TimeSpy back to back, the CPU never got over 61 degrees Celsius, so that was nice. Some people had posted in their reviews that they struggled with putting an AIO cooler in it. I had no problems. I just pulled out the 3 top fans, put my AIO in, and got it where I wanted it, and it was done. It was real easy. It was, I seriously thought about putting it to the back, but I don't think I'd have had clearance to the back with this video card. So putting it in the top turned out to be the right choice. Would I recommend this case to somebody that's on an extremely tight build? Yes. I know it doesn't look like I was on a tight build because of the 3990 Ti and the 5900X. But keep in mind, the computer that I'm replacing that was stolen in August was over $6,500 to build. This is real close to that performance for about a third the price, and it was a really tight budget for me because I do audio and video production and had to have that something along a 3090 or a 3090 Ti. I agonized over the Sapphire Radeon Pure Plus because it was white, and the 5950 XT, and it was $50 cheaper, but I haven't been able to get my hands on one to test it and see how it performs in the real world. So despite all the reviews, it's still an unknown to me, and I couldn't go with an unknown in my personal PC at this time. However, we do have a 5900 XT coming, one of the XFX Merc 319s, one of the top of the line 5900 XTs. We're going to be installing that in an older computer for Carlos, my cameraman. I sent my old production computer home with him 2 years ago, and it's still running a 1070. And we're gonna slowly start upgrading that PC, and we'll probably go with another case like this same motherboard, same processor, same RAM. The only difference is he'll have that 6900 XT in it instead of a 3090 Ti. We may film that build and try to do a little better video. I hope that helps. I felt bad about the case when I ordered it because the pictures don't really do it justice, and it actually looks better in person than it does in the pictures, and it had plenty of room in it for my particular build, and I could have put a 5950 X CPU in here, and I may even upgrade to that later. I don't know, but I can't think of a cheaper case right now that includes 9 RGB fans at that price. Anyway, till next time, this is Vitalik Red Barn Productions. Y'all stay safe wherever you are. In a later video, we may discuss what happened about me being robbed and why I was robbed and how all that came about. But that's not for this video. Y'all stay safe. Till next time, I'm out of here.